Weddings should be memorable, but not for the groom's lack of style. That's why our friends at the Black Tux rents suits and tuxedos that you'll love wearing at your wedding. So if you wind up getting featured on a list of 23 epic wedding fails, or say your reception table catching fire, your DJ playing Let's Get It On during the father-daughter dance, at least you know you'll look good for your close-up. Listen, guys stress about weddings too. Me, I've never been married, but I've had to rent quite a few bad tuxes in my day. Those rental stores, they're just renting you a penguin costume for the day. It's uncomfortable, it never looks right, and that giant bow tie, that's got to go. It's a big day. You got to have some style. So go to theblacktux.com. Check out their tuxes. Let me tell you, now you're dressing in style. They've even got a groom's guide with helpful tips for the groom who might be feeling a little overwhelmed by the whole getting married thing, if you know what I mean. But the best part about the Black Tux is that they have an easy online ordering process that brings your suit or tuxedo straight to you. Just pick a style at theblacktux.com and request a free home try-on so you can feel the fit and quality before you commit. And if online isn't your style, they have showrooms all over the country where you can find your fit and plan your look. From there, they'll ship your order 2 weeks before your wedding so you can check it out one last time. Talk about commitment. Over 5,000 five-star reviews across Wedding Wire, The Knot, and their own website. They all agree you won't find another rental experience or designs like the ones you'll find at the Black Tux. Grooms, if you want your wedding to be remembered for the right reasons, visit theblacktux.com/listen. That's theblacktux.com/listen for $20 off your purchase. Walk, don't run to theblacktux.com/listen to find a look for you and your crew. Theblacktux.com, formal wear for the moment. It's the E-Commerce Minute, your daily dose of e-commerce, tech, and retail news with your hosts, Bart Mraz and John Suter. The E-Commerce Minute is a production of Sumo Heavy, a digital commerce consulting firm in Brooklyn, New York, and Philadelphia. Find us on the web at sumoheavy.com. It's E-Commerce Minute, episode 292.
In today's episode, Casper to open 200 stores.
Online mattress startup Casper is planning to open 200 retail stores over the next 3 years. The new stores will include 18 pop-up locations that will become permanent. The retail expansion is notable as bricks-and-mortar mattress seller Mattress Firm with about 3,500 locations in the U.S. are looking to file bankruptcy to escape leases and close stores. The move comes after testing pop-up shops and street-level retail locations. Casper opened its first retail store in New York City this year. CEO Philip Krim told CNBC at the time that the retailer's goal was to learn from the store before growing. Other online brands like Bonobos, Warby Parker, and Untuckit are trying the bricks and mortar strategy and adding stores where it costs less on average to acquire a customer than online. Casper aims to make the mattress buying experience more pleasurable by creating an engaging space with no pushy salespeople and where customers can try the products and have fun. Casper even opened a sleep shop in New York City this summer called The Dreamery, where you can take a 45-minute nap for $25. Casper has relied mostly on direct consumer sales through its website since its launch in 2014. The company sells 3 mattress models that range in price from $350 to $1,095, as well as other bedding supplies such as pillows and bed frames. Mattresses purchased online are shipped to customers in a box. The 200 locations will give the retailer a space to sell directly to consumers, while it also distributes their products through Target, Nordstrom, and Amazon. Casper.
Casper, can I go take a nap, please?
Shh, Bart's sleeping. Bart's taking
a nap. So I'm kind of glad they're doing it. I get the idea that they ship a mattress to me and I have 100 days to sleep on it, but I don't want to go through 50 different mattresses to do that.
This is correct. And I made a grave mistake. We bought a mattress about a year and a half ago and considered the Casper. And instead, we, for some bizarre reason, went to Raymore and Flanigan. No bust against Raymore and Flanigan, but the mattress is not exactly what I would call great. And we paid a whole lot of money for it. And then every time I see a Casper ad, I'm like kicking myself.
Mm-hmm. Well, there's a whole bunch of those kind of companies. So I'm kind of glad they're opening a stores more and more, because I think that's going to give them more visibility. It's going to give them the option of people just going and, looking at them without just delivering, because I think people are afraid still to do that.
And that's, and actually, I wish I would have been able to try one out because that probably would have swayed me. And I think, again, I agree with you. This is a great idea. So what's neat about this is that we've talked about a lot of these other e-commerce retailers that have gone bricks and mortar. And some of them are actually just showrooms. They're really just there to kind of show you the product, and they're really not there to sell it to you. The difference between those and Casper is Casper has the actual products there because their products are in boxes, and they're square boxes that they can store in a storeroom in a small space, like a store in New York City. So it's kind of like a perfect storm for them, that they can actually open a retail location and actually sell their products, actually sell mattresses out of the front of a store.
Yep, absolutely.
So what they're saying is the store will evolve over time with the customer. I've read a couple articles about the design. They really put a lot of thoughtful things into the design. And Bart, I sent you something in the chat, and I'll include this in the show notes. The pictures of the New York City store. They made it a real experiential thing. And I think that's the key word here, is that it's an experiential retailer thing, where it's not like if you ever go in a mattress firm, it's basically a square box, an open floor, and a bunch of mattresses on a floor, and a creepy looking guy trying to sell you mattresses. This Casper store, they've made it, there's these little houses, and you can go in, and you can kind of go in, and they have bird sounds, and it's like real quiet. That's the kind of atmosphere you want to purchase a mattress, instead of some guy standing over you in a fluorescent lit store going, "Is the mattress comfortable? What do you think? You want to try another one?" And you roll over, and there's like the creepy plastic on the bottom. If you look at this Casper store, it's very thoughtfully designed. And basically they're saying it's going to evolve. They're not just going to cookie cutter these and make a bunch of them. So what I really like about Casper is that they have a lot of, there's a lot of thought, a lot of design goes into it. And I think they need to do that because they have a lot of competition. They were the first to do the mattress in the box. I don't know if they invented it. I really have no idea. But you've seen now there's all these copycats. You have Lisa. There's one I saw in a magazine called Tomorrow. And there's Purple. Purple's, what's funny? Purple is doing this advertising campaign with my two favorite comedians, Tim and Eric. And it's the most bizarro, off-the-wall thing you've ever seen. Purple's advertising is basically the opposite of everybody else. It's just completely bonkers, off the wall, getting off of tangents. But anyway, experiential things, I think, are going to be real key for these e-commerce stores that are trying to come offline. And there's a great quote that Warby Parker's co-founder, I don't forget his name, he told Wall Street Journal, he says, I don't think retail is dead. Mediocre retail experiences are dead. And that, I think, is a jab to the mattress firm business model, where it's like, let's just put out 350 identical fluorescent lit dead boxes full of mattresses and hope that people will come. That's not going to work anymore.
That's what happened to Toys R Us, my friend.
I think a lot of things happened to Toys R Us.
Yeah, it's one of them.
I think someone over leveraged their debt. That's what I think.
Well, yeah.
Yeah. So again, this is an exercise in experiential retail. I think it's great for Casper, and maybe we'll see some others follow suit. We're going to have I'm going to just link to the Business Insider story about the New York store because it's pretty interesting and there's a lot of photos in there. And that'll all be on our website, ecommerceminute.co, with full show notes and past episodes. Do you have anything else, Bart, before you take your nap?
No, it's nap time.
It's nap time. And that's your e-commerce minute for today. We'll see you on the internet tomorrow. Go to sleep.
Stop recording.
Stop recording right now. That's it for today's show. If you like the show, do us a favor and subscribe, or leave us a review on iTunes. And don't forget, you can now listen to the e-commerce minute on your Amazon device. Just add e-commerce minute to your flash briefing. And finally, if you have a comment or suggestion, or just want to say hi, find us on social media @Sumo Heavy.